squatting over the latrine.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Unless you want to get your eyes poked out. I've seen the bloke up there do terrible things with a button. Stay out of the top floor of the tavern.
feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
The other rats are all fleeing. There's got to be a more subtle way to exterminate these pests.
Poison ought to do the trick, but I'm fresh out of cheese-flavoured deadly nightshade.
There are countless rats inside this hole, waiting to be lured out at the slightest temptation.
The golden goodness, but to feed it to my brave soldiers. Friend to filthy felines, are you? May the next cheese you find snap your neck in twain. Any rodent with half a mind would recognize me by the diadem encircling my kingly head. I am the king of rats, of course, the ruler and leader of all rodent kind. That must be the monster who's been slaughtering my men by the dozens. Kind knight, I, his rodent highness, do make a request. Remove that beast from this town. Spare my men the claw and tooth. I'd consider you a true friend if you'd oblige me in this matter. And the loyalty of my friends never goes unrewarded. Touched by madness he is. Imagine an orc believing he could train the god's most intelligent creature. I assure you, it is we who have trained him. We perform the tiniest of tasks, and he rewards us with delicious golden cheese. I, responsible for the welfare of each of my subjects, secure the wealth and glory of our kingdom by contracting certain occupations through which we obtain security, honor, and above all, cheese. A certain orc, the one who so erroneously calls himself Ratcatcher, has won our employment. He tells us what to find, and in exchange for a generous wheel of Gorgonbur or Gouda, we oblige. I've nearly closed in on this particular target, a trio of stinking humans who I believe to be cowering in their cellar. But I've lost too many men to this bloodthirsty feline. I won't send more troops into the unknown until the beast is caught. Find me in the tavern cellar if you desire a second consultation. The smell of whiskey in there does so delight a king's senses.
Tilda the Great.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. And
It's
let
heating up.
peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Back to admire my work. My shape leaf is something must have startled them. Was it you, traitor? What did you tell them? I swear, I can explain! Do you pretend not to know me, child? The All-Mother called me here to find us rats, kitten. Rats are always the answer. There's no hole they won't find, no stench that can deter them. No, there is no hiding. What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my flaws, the All-Mother believes those villagers, our mother, yes, an iron fist in an iron glove. Back to admire my... Something must have startled them. Was it you, traitor? Do you pretend the All-Mother called me here to find us rats, kitten?
Toasty!
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Sharing. Back again, I see. If the elements world beyond your control? Fear not, I've every scroll you need. Soon the flames will dance at your behest, and yours alone. Anything and everything. Back again, I see. If the elements world beyond your control? Fear not, I've every scroll you need. Soon the flames will dance at your behest, and yours alone.
What do you call it? Oh, my...
Some parts, check. Let's shut your mouth and go get some wine, why don't you? Fine. Now there's an idea with a ring to it.
What do you call it? Tinfoil. Oh, my...
15 gold. Too rich for my blood. I fold.
Go. Let's see those cards.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
You may be a flatlander, but you could be of some use yet. Sneak up behind Gratilda and stick a dagger in her skull, would you?
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but our orders don't show, mate.
Toasty!
The one
Coin for me.
Good cards. 3 shines to you.
Back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the flop. Jack of Spades. Listen, fellas, you got room for one more? Back for more, are you? I know what drank all the best ale. What do you say? Want to play a hand? Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Want to play another? Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Want to play another? Then why did you sit down in the first place? Get out of here before I stick my... Back for more. What do you say? Want to... Then let's get it on. Well, look... Then let's get it on. Well, look up. Then let's get it on. Well, look. Then let's get it on. Well, look up. Then let's get it on. Well, look. Then let's get it on. Well, look up. Then let's get it on. Well, look up. Then let's get it on. Well, look up. Then let's get it on. Well, look. Then let's get it on. Well, look up. Then let's get it on. Well, look. Then let's get it on.
The final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Well, look at that. Then why did you sit... Now for the flop. 5 of hearts. 8 of hearts. Finally,
wages,
Ace of bloody spades again.
What was the minimum? 5 gold?
Back for more, are you?
Go screw yourself with a rusty mace.
Feeling lucky! What do you say? Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look at... Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, look. Then let's get... Well, look. Then let's get it on. Well, then let's get it on. Well, then let's get it on. Well, look at that. Then let's get it on. Well, 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 then let's get it. Well, look. Then let's. Well, then let's. Ah!
I wish there were other bombs.
I told you. This is it, you bunch of pansies. The cards are shuffled. Now, place your bets.
Back. Check.
Good cards. 3 shiny ones.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the flop. Jack of spades. Jack of diamonds. Finally, Ace of bloody spades again.
What was the minimum? 5 gold? Fine by me.
What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10 to the tally.
Let's wrap this up. Call.
Call.
Now for the turn card. Ace of hearts. And welcome he is too.
Lousy damn cards. Check.
Yeah, check. Go on.
Fine, I'll check too. Now, let's see what we're hiding under there. 6 of clubs.
Lady Luck loves me. All in.
Too rich for my blood. I fold.
Come, let's see those cards.
Read 'em and weep, amateurs.
Now for the flop. 2 of clubs. Queen of diamonds. Finally, Jack of hearts.
Let's get the ball rolling here. 5 coin.
What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10 to the tally.
No, go
screw yourself with a rusty mace,
why don't you? Call.
Now for the turn card. 3 of diamonds. Doubt anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
Lousy damn cards. Check.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Fine, I'll check too. Now, let's see what we have hiding under there. 6 of clubs.
Lady Luck loves me. All in.
Too rich for my blood. I fold.
Come, let's see those cards.
Check these puppies out.
I could do better than that. The game's mine.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
Right, you round girls. 2 cards for everyone.
Back. Check.
Back for more. What?
Oh, I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was a mistake. Alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Back to me. Yeah, but our orders don't involve my feet. Now for the flock.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
Hey, sheep. Finally. I'll have to tilt. And I do her too, but I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
I need a drink and a breather. You don't look like the rest of the Immaculates that pass through here. Blood brothers of Jarl. Stuck in this oak in... You there! I told you it was dragon's breath, didn't I? Now bugger off! Because it's a goddamn crime scene, isn't it? Our bloody bloodstones were stolen. The old body lot of them! Everybody's pointing their grubby little fingers at Garrett because he was on guard duty at the time. Yeah, it may be a tad suspicious that now he's missing, but I'll eat pig ball soup if he had anything to do with it. I mean, just look at this shattered door. There's Orchid-Bot written all over it. But I'm done talking about this mess. Ask Jarl if you're so bloody interested.
I'll win this war. Goddess with feelings.
Cheers. Clean out. Though I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I need to dry off.
But it pours, eh?
You don't look like the rest of the Immaculates that pass through here. You there! The armory's off limits. I told you where you'd find your teeth, didn't I? Now bugger off! What do you want, Flatlander? Gods be cursed! Have you no ears, jackass? Fine. I'll cut a couple of holes in your head. Cheers. Though I wish there were other bombs. I need a drink and a breather.
I told you it was a mistake. Alongside the men.
What a deluge!
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep. I'll have to tilt her. And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder! Could harbour such useful relics. Share in the plunder.
Again? Goddesses,
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Warm as fresh apple pie. Soaked to the skin.
Hey, you already checked beneath these boards?
Meow. Hello again. Do you bring good news? They've survived this carnage, so savages by but you're not like the brutes, and they must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but they're strange. I never knew those savages capable of even the most basic form of order. But this bodes well, does it not? Perhaps, if you can get rid of their king, the rats will stop their search. What's a body without a head, after all?
nonsense and rubbish. I ain't a bleeding maid.
Ain't there something behind here?
Hey, you already checked beneath these boards? Any sign of them?
None here. No, it's not.
Let the lost
Soaked
die
to the
that we may
skin.
live.
Nice undercard.
Out at heat!
Come, let's have another round before we get too
Back for more? Can't say I'll blame ya. The home of us selected this stock herself.
You aim so low, Ogma. Think of all the little dears you could have.
Even vermin leave you.
Out at
Matilda
heat!
doesn't tell you a thing, does she?
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
How can I help you, my friend?
My shirt!
I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting all. It was once a quiet sort of. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far by order of Leandra. Jarl arrived with his own formidable. These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames. He has a residence at the far end of town. Know that Zandalor is wily, so beware. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want.
Out at heat!
My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer. There's still meat on those bones. Must have been the miller's boy. Muscles strong as marble he had. Ruptured, trampled. To think I could have made a fortune selling all of these to a whimsical taxidermist.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Fresh apple pie.
My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer. Missed my nose. Must smell like delicious spit roast round here.
It's heating up.
My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer. This wall could really do with a lick of paint. Blood gets so ugly when it dries. Is that one of them lovely Baywater belts? Oh, no, false alarm. Just a few yards of intestine. Now I missed my nose. Must smell like delicious spit roast round here. This wall could really do with a lick of paint. Blood gets so ugly when it dries. My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer.
Did someone leave an oven door
heating
open?
up.
I've come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ash.
I'm overheating here.
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tannaroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Hyberheim. But it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder. For by the beard of the Bear Slayer, there are too many green ears around here.
Potentate!
By the goddesses, tits are parched!
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea for a ringtone.
Potentate!
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Too rich for my blood, after all.
Soaked to the skin.
Ain't there something behind here?
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mint.
I'm drenched!
Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single...
Feeling hot under the collar?
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Why not stand up and face me? One on one.
We're keeping the peace for now.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket.
It never rains, but it pours, eh? I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
This is it!
Back for more, are ya? God say I blame ya. None would dare cross a tenebrium sword without thinking thrice about it.
Come back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the slot.
Toasty!
Queen of Diamonds.
Best not to get on our fat side.
You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep. And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off after it's done.
Comrade, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. We may be able to turn this to our advantage. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy each other, we'll kill two birds without even having to pick up a stone. Nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able to undo the past, but together, we can dole out justice for those who've suffered.
This is taking bloody ages. God, this isn't fit apart.
Oh, it never rains, but it pours, eh?
Get some wine, why don't you?
I serve the All-Mother. Apart from that, I'm nothing. And if you ain't serving her, you're less than nothing. Scouts on magic ball. Oi! Is you one of them rose little spits looking for the villagers? What, John? Is you order of the All-Mother? You're just ain't you. Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the most pleasant later. I should know what you did. I'd like to know a bit about my attitude. Human haggis. Been too long, hasn't it, brother?
Right, lucky charm.
And it won't be much longer yet.
Before they're snatched away from us.
You, the finest law.
I've got my eye on you.
He's that sack of rotten tongue.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the most pleasant later. That's Jim Brockers. Me? I'd like to know a bit about my human haggis. Been too long, hasn't it, brother? And it won't be much longer yet.
Of course, it'll be for a moment. Oh, a new immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to serve you. I've a deal running now. Double the whiskey for any and all who refrain from beating me from the neck up and the crotch down. Oh, I'm nobody at all. Just the old tavern keeper in this here village. Things have been busy since the orcs came, but I've never been one to complain too much. Well, especially with with my wife and kids gone. I prefer to keep my eye on the prize. Oh, whiskey, of course. No excruciatingly terrible memory a nice glass of the good stuff can't wash away. Oh, swell, guys. Swollen as swell can be. I haven't a complaint in the world. Not in the wide world. Keep me busy, they do. Day and night. Night and day and night again. Oh, you might imagine me a wee bit utterly exhausted, but I wouldn't have it any other way. After all, the soul-crushing night terrors can't find you if you never sleep. That's my motto.
The All-Mother requires a glass of your fire.
Well, the scenery's certainly changed in recent weeks, I'll tell you that much. Used to be a quiet sort of place. Family folks, you know. Never had much trouble, and all the less because our little town played host to a source hunter and a powerful wizard, both.
I don't wonder
Can't say why we were overcome so quickly. Can't say why so many of us were cut down over those shiny stones. An immaculate like you know better than me, I suppose. Yes, I suppose an immaculate just like you might have been the one who held my son's head back while Gratilda sliced his throat open, eh? Oh, but who's got time to think on the past? That way lies danger, I say. I only know that these orcs are a thirsty lot. It's my job to keep my head down and the whiskey flowing. What about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armoury, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
Have you always always been such a gluttonous idler.
Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour and sits in the corner by himself. Oh, but the lack of company don't keep him from making conversation. Always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of the right. I tell you, someone like that's twice as terrifying as one of these big ornery brutes. At least you can see their clubs coming down in time to jump out the way. That I am! But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... well, they don't pay at all. Then again, I can't say I mind this little arrangement too terribly. The happier they are, the longer I evade the rack and the screw. Each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink when I think what'll happen when we get to the bottom of the last barrel. We've already exhausted the tavern supply, but I've been pilfering from my old buddy Glenn's stores. I doubt he'll mind, seeing as he was one of the first orcs sunk their claws into. Now, that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh, what I'd give for a barrel of Glenn's good stuff now. These orcs wouldn't know what hit them.
Yaffy, again twirling.
Yes, right away, my good man.
The old mother's orders are the only ones we...
The pigskin will bring you refreshment shortly.
All the better. Thirst does soon magnify one's craving for goblin flesh, as the saying goes.
To your health.
This swill is hardly better than swamp water.
Of course, it'll be for a moment.
Oh, it is right.
Rest. You've got to the count of one to kneel before me.
These thrash are very
Freshen this.
Of course! Oh, mother, of course!
What do you call that, kid boy? Oh, magic ball. Yaffy, again twirling here. I'll give you some of that. Come on, hurry it up with the whiskey. You fancy getting your throat slit like your pretty little family?
Oh, mother, the pigskin will bring you refreshment shortly.
All the better. Thirst does soon magnify one's craving for goblin flesh,
To your health.
as the saying goes. This swill is hardly better than swamp water.
What do you call that, kid boy? Oh, before they turn to axe. What do you call that, kid boy? Oh, come on, hurry it up with the whiskey. Is you one of those little...
Resk. You've got to the count of one to kneel before me. You're looking rather fleshy, Resk. Have you always been such a gluttonous
You,
swine?
the finest Paul!
Very
This one's getting thirstier by the day. Well,
Before they're snatched away from you.
Even the vermin take notice.
Dance, Resk. Leave that sack of rock time. Enjoy this short life while
Who do you think it was what took Gorig's all?
I know. Why are you so inquisitive?
Shut it in the bloody champagne again, twirly.
An auspicious omen!
Bit of study is downright entry for you.
Oh, it is right.
Rejoice! The goddess has blessed us with more whiskey. Of course, it'll be but a moment.
What can I do you for?
Yes, right away, my good man.
Did you see that? I could have sworn that rat just winked at me.
You're just that ocean, are you?
Even the vermin take notice. Who do you think it was what took Gorig's horn?
Well, if I know,
You've
why
got
are
to the
you
count
so
of one to kneel before me. Freshen this.
You've been shut in a bloody squid cage again.
What do you call that, tinfoil?
Yap me. Was again twirl.
What is it, monkey face? The All-Mother won't tolerate your distracting her right hand. She is the sun and the moon, the mother of all and the sister of none. We live in her shadow and at her feet. We live only to serve her.
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs me, I take his head to compensate for my time. Leader, a word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am their all-mother, the beginning and end of their very lives. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me, and I destroy the rest. The orcs of this tribe are executors of my will, no more. Naturally, there are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold, and goods to one side, and sopping sinews and bone to the other. Ah, divine. I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too. Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion, I must admit. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same when you split their piggy skin from nose to navel. Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servants' entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the Tenebrium mines. Undead drones bent in service to the conduit. Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines. Well, no matter. It hardly concerns you, unless you can break the enchantments protecting his house. But that's a matter of magic, not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use. So it seems, but even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws and cleavers. But how very obvious! Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter.
Why are you so inquisitive? Have you been to your head in a bloody swivel page?
Unless you have proof that something has gone awry in the armory, I'll hardly bother with this matter. Have had the pleasure of making his acquaintance. Careful. He was only just released from the hangman's cells. What was the case? Ah, yes. I believe he ordered his rats to chew out the tongues of every last infant within a Western Orcish tribe. An answer to some insult or other from the tribe's all-mother. Or so I heard. He's dangerous, yes, and quite mad. But I'd trust him with my own neck. There's not an orc in Riverland that would dream of crossing Grutilda, no matter how mad.
Covert cloak!
Who do you think it was what took Gorig's
I spotted something.
Rest. You've got to the count of one to kneel before me. Freshen this.
Of course! Oh, Mother, of course!
What do you call it? Bit of study is still right. Oh, it is right. You fall. What do you call it?
Oh, Mother, the pig skin will bring you refreshment shortly.
All the better. Thirst does so magnify one's craving for goblin flesh.
Not even the old mother can pass this. To your health.
This swill is hardly better than swamp water. leave behind a worthy scrap or
Joy
two.
about death.
Resk, you've got to the count of 1 to kneel before me. You're looking rather fleshy, Resk.
Why,
Have you
Barkley?
always been such a
What's it all
gluttonous
got to do
idler?
to get another
Oh,
round?
Mother!
You ought to make use of whatever lumps of flab you have before they're snatched away from you. It could happen at any moment.
Indeed, oh, Mother! Of course, you are totally correct.
Perhaps you haven't heard.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two. The vermin take notice. Not even the old mother could pass this stealing a single blow. To your health.
Baffling relics. Share in the plunder.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or
Of
two.
course, of course, it'll be but a moment.
Come on, hurry it up with the whiskey. You fancy getting your throat slit like your pretty little vamp.
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your experience, has bravery been a particularly effective defense against disembowelment?
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Even the old man. We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Bit of study is down right in before you.
Oh, it is right. Naughty dog. So I call you all father now.
Better quit that blasphemy before she hears you.
Take notice.
A lucky break.
Fortune!
Whew! I thought my luck had run out. Blessed talisman, protect me. Fortunate.
The Seven smile upon me.
We harvest the benefits of fate.
shine brightly today.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
You again? Unless you've come to tell me you've turned a cat's guts into fiddle strings, I've nothing more to say. I, responsible for a certain orc, the one who so erroneously calls himself Ratcatcher, has won our employment. He tells us what to find, and in exchange for a generous rib, I've nearly closed in on this particular target. A trio of stinking humans.
Some call it luck, others call it skill.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
I'm just fine, sir man. And you? Oh, hello, funny lady. Yay, new toys, new toys. But where's Mum?
Something's wrong. This is the monster who killed all those villagers? This child?
Mum! Oh, the best mum in the whole wide world. Usually, orcs like me, scramble-headed, me brothers call me, are killed right away. But Mum says she took one look at me and knew I'd be the best warrior in the world. She brings me lots of toys and friends, and she showed me all the best games to play. At first, I didn't like how the toys would holler and cry when I'd make ribbons on them, or play eyeball pop. But Mum taught me that that's how they show they're happy. First, they scream for joy, and then they take a long, long nap.
Grutilda.
Yeah, that's my mum's name. Did you meet her? Did she want us to play together?
Comrades, my mind's racing and my heart's going like a snare drum. To be here, face to face with my greatest enemy and to find that he's not at all like the villain I'd worked up in my mind. It's unimaginable. I've hated him with every drop of blood in these veins. Hated him till my entire being screamed for revenge. But now I find he's as simple as a child. Maybe he even thought all the cruelty, the death he inflicted was a game. And all around us, more victims. And years stretching behind us, and years stretching ahead of us. More dead bodies tortured and wrung by his hands. But you, comrade, time and again you show me the valor inherent of forgiveness. You face the impossibly cruel or weak, and you offer them a second chance. Still, I cannot forgive this monster. He may well be confused, and he may have been mistaught, but that won't stop him from killing again. Ho, comrade, in the name of the Order of the Sauce Hunters, I ask you to lay down forgiveness and to join me now. To arms!
Are you mad at me? Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever it was, I'll not do it again. I promise. I'm just fine, sir man. 1, 2...
On a winning streak!
Murdered in their beds.
At least they didn't suffer. The villagers left to the Orc Queen suffered far worse fates.
Quiet, soys. Funny lady. 1, 2... Whee! Poor little toys. Poor, quiet toys. Sit, sit, sit. Sit, sit. Just fine, sir man. And you? Poor little toys. Poor, quiet toys. I'm just fine, sir man. And you?
A lucky break.
Sit! 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 Oh, hello, funny lady. 1, 2... Whee! Sit, sit, sit. Sit, sit, sit. I'm just fine, sir man. 1...
They didn't spare a soul.
None that couldn't serve them whiskey anyway.
Blessed talisman, protect me.
Oh, hello, funny lady. 1, 2... Whee! Sit, sit, sit. Sit, sit, sit.
Baking like a cake!
I've got my eye on you. Don't talk to the small cat. Hurry up.
Been too long, hasn't it, brother?
Eat your faith in the old mother, brother. And it
Come
won't be much
on.
longer yet.
Hurry it up with the
you,
whiskey.
the
finest
You fancy getting this badge better be stronger than the last? I want whiskey, not goblin piss. Just me. Was it getting twirly in here? I think I'll get myself some air. I've got my eye on you.
Ah, it never rains but it pours, eh?
Nice on the cards, that one.
I'm overheating here!
Feeling hot under the collar!
I'm warm as fresh apple pie!
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter. The Bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of starstones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the Bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together. I am Jarl Woodok's son, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kjell Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world. The Conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The Conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the Conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through. The Orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly. Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon.
Check these puppies out.
Grutilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless, truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculates or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Gratilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our tethers to suffer. And with the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocting. Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover, on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach. Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
Call. Now for the turn card.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of our lag troll tramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode. The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Grutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Gratilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
This wizard must be Xandor. Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him.
but our orders don't cure, man.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
You may be a flatlander, but you could be of some use yet. Sneak.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
That one's worth 10 coins, they're sure.
Damn it all to hell, I'd vote.
Come, let's see those cards.
Check these puppies out.
Sweaty sweets. You beat me.
Nice hand of cards, that would.
Let's have another round before we get too drunk. Jarl seems to trust you. He says you could enter here anyway. Here's the key. Garrick's innocent as Clare or Claiborne, and every brother of the mountain knows it.
Great grim gods, comrade. The spine breaker. Norak, he's called. He's the bleeding brute. The green-faced gargoyle who... I must face him. face him and destroy him before he can claim another victim.
I need a drink and a breather.
Ace of bloody spades again.
A personal vendetta. Is that what you call aiming to smite a monster whose own name is Spinebreaker? Comrade, I want that orc to pay for what he's done, but I also want to save his future victims from the fate I've seen firsthand.
Check.
Check. Let's see that last
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
Lady loves me. All in.
We harvest the benefits of fate.
Nice under cards, that one.
If I find the old tub alive that did this, I'm feeding him his own nethers.
Sir, can I?
No, you cannot, you silver reptile.
I haven't even asked a question.
That is because there is nothing you can or want or
You may be a flatlander, but you could be of some use yet. Sneak up behind Gruntilda. You may be a flatlander, but you could be of some use yet. Sneak up behind Gruntilda and stick a dagger in her skull, would you?
Whew! I thought my luck had run out.
Fellas? Look, I know what Drac Poker men say, but that's no reason to keep ignoring. No, go screw yourself with the rusty mace, why don't you?
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
I'll open with 5 big ones.
Warm as dragon's breath. What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10 to the tally.
Let's wrap this up. Go, go, now for the turn card. Ace of Hearts. Won't be his too. Bounties down cards. Check.
Yeah, check. Go on.
Fine, fine, I'll check to it. Now, let's see what we're hiding under there. 4 of clubs.
That one's worth 10 coins for sure.
Damn it all to hell, I fold.
Come, let's see those cards.
Read 'em and weep, you amateurs.
I can do better. The game's mine.
Here, keep your eyes off my cards, Flatlander. Well, why not? Grab a chair.
Hey! Keep your hands off my cards, Flatlander.
Hey! Keep your eyes off my card. Right, see you round, girl. 2 cards left.
Just the 1 coin for me.
Lucky charm.
3 shiny ones.
Back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the finish. King of clubs. 3 of spades. Finally, Jack of hearts. Loud and bloody well clear, sir.
5 gold, 5 dice.
I'll call and raise you another fire.
You the one Jarl sent to replace the ham-fisted toadskin downstairs? About bloody time. The beast down there goes through prisoners like Gilda Godsword goes through suitors. A son of the mountain am I, and a blood brother of Jarl besides. Chief placed me in charge of guarding the hatch to the prison cellar. Knows I won't hesitate to split the throat of any man or orc who tried to come or go without Jarl's say-so. Jarl gave you the all clear to try your hand, did he? All the better. That big brute downstairs hasn't the faintest idea what he's doing. Clubs witness after witness over the head, smashing him to bits before we can get so much as a word out of him.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Are you gonna get out, are you? You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
Shut tight! All is right!
Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess's gilded garter. Now we'll get some progress underway. My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure, but we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturers' chambers too. Never know what them green skins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armoury under lock and key. Like we was working for them, you know. The man in charge is a great green goon, an orc named Law. At his right hand he's got a snivelling little goblin named... Well, I reckon it don't much matter. The heavy-handed Inquisition has killed so many prisoners we're down to our last few out of a score or more. Amateurs. Standard fare. Frightened, good-for-nothing weaklings, if ever I saw them. There's two in lock-up now, with a third getting the treatment on the torturer's rack. I say, if we don't find out something useful soon, all this trouble will have been for naught. Grotilda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands. But I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to hear the orcs are keeping the best of the spoils to themselves.
What on earth? A tunnel? It must have been
Operate.
uncovered by prisoners long ago.
Who knows how many doomed it led to freedom?
And finally, 7 up close.
Fine.
Loud and
How
bloody well
can we
clear.
find
You the one
good
Jarl sent us. Jarl gave you.
I'll add another 10 to the tally.
Bugger me sideways, I'm out.
Call.
Now for the turn card. Jack a club. Press it.
Check.
Check. Let's see that last blood.
Are you gonna get out, are you? You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for. Here to take over for those half-wits, are you? My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners. The man! Grotilda keeps it locked tight. One of her soldiers has got the...
What a mess! Isn't that a tidier way to... Here to take over for my assignment? Well, the man in charge. Oh, standard. Grotilda keeps it locked. One of her soul...
Blessed talisman protect
Others
me.
call it skill.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will. You can poke my eyes out.
Here to take up the map. Gruntilda keeps it locked. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters!
Are you gonna get out, are you?
In the end.
You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
Here to take over for the Maya. Gruntilda keeps one of the soldiers as... Shut tight. All is right.
My stars shine brightly today. My lucky charm.
Lucky!
So shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you. So, any progress? My assignment? The map. Gruntilda, one of her soul.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk. Kill me now, then. Go on, do it. I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
What's going on in there? It sounds awful.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Kill me now, then.
Shut
Go on,
tight.
do it.
All is right.
I'll not tell you a